Hey, tourists, it's your boy Domination. Now we're back, and I know y'all saw part one when I talk about the movie review of the Outsiders. But let's talk. This is a review part two, and we're gonna talk about. Here we go. Bad Santa. It came out in 1990. It came out not 1990. It came out 2003. You know, the Outsider movie came out in 1984 or 83. But this movie right here, Bad Santa, came out in 2003, and it's it's been starred by 7.1, and the director is Tom. I mean, and not Tom, but whatever his name is, uh, 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 Terrence, something like that. Terrence Z. Wigoff, whatever. That's the director. And Green Grit, Fredman, John Green, did something like that. Here's their names. They got funny names to it. And the stars Billy Bob Thornton, Bernie Mac, and Lisa Grinman. And this movie is about right here, Bad Santa. What is really about, man, people need to see this movie, man, because the movie Bad Santa was really about is this miserable con man. He was a con man, and him and his partner has been posing as Santa Claus and his little helper to rob into this apartment stores on Christmas Eve, but they are ran into a problems when the con man and being friend at a troubled kid and the security boss discovered the plot. He discovered what they were doing, and that was Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac played a character right here. He played the character. Where's Bernie Mac? Yeah, rest in peace to Bernie Mac, playing Glenn, Gin. Yeah, he played the part. You know, rest in peace to Bernie Mac. We're gonna miss that brother. And he discovered a plot of what he was doing. And Billy Bob Thornton, he played Willie. Willie, man, that's my favorite character. At the end of the scene in the movie, he was drunken. He was a drunken, rude motherfucker. You always talk about when he was coming up, they didn't have any much experience, not because they were Jewish, because his father was a drunken, slough asshole. Did not give a damn about nothing. Burning cigarette spots in his neck. You know, he had a tough time, and his friends named Tony Fox played Marcus. You know, they was recruiting together, and then they were robbing stores. It was all the way from Milwaukee, Minnesota, but they was moving around each state. And after he settled down with that last robbing plot, that, you know, he couldn't do the things that he do anymore because it was a big issue and it was a big problem on that. So they have to, they have to settle down on the plot and what they do. And Marcus told Willie he will come back and make a call, whatever he need, because he couldn't do it without him. He could not do it because, you know, and when he get that call, he gonna be so happy that he finally make possession of that call, because Willie, that guy, man, Marcus was right. That guy right there, you know, Willie was a worsened dragaholic, one-holic train wreck. That motherfucker had cigarette buzz on the beer bottles and everywhere. This guy just had problems then and there. I mean, it was crazy. He was never been happy for anything in this season of life, nothing. And Marcus was right, and he tried to help in the way to get off because he always been depressible. And after he made that first call and that incident with the drinking bar and all that, he made that call. You know, calling him, they were making the last final robbing Christmas Eve, and that's when he started met the kid. The kid was playing Bardner Kelly, and if y'all, this is the same kid was playing by Four Brothers. Especially the scene he was selling chocolate treats to distracted for they can get that dude from that crooked ass policeman. That was when Tyree Smith was in the movie. That was that kid. In another movie he was playing, I forgot what that one. It was like Disturbing Behavior, something like that. It was like a kids movie. when he met the kid, he was living with his sick grandmother, and she was all able all by herself, and he got picked on all the other kids, and I guess he helped him out, and that's when he met him and opened up his safe. He thought that was really Santa Claus, and tell him stories that he living on the North Pole and with Mrs. Santa Claus, Mrs. Santa, all that stuff. But kid, no, he was no Santa Claus. He was just a burden of robber, just robbing stuff and fuck with women with bare thick asses all day. I mean, Billy Bob Thornton played a good part. He was my first best character. It was funny, and Marcus too, and that's Tom Fox. Tom Fox played Marcus, and Bert Kelly the kid, and that's when he thought this Lennon Green Jen whatever her name was. Sin or whatever her name was. That's when he met her and had sex with her. She told me she always likes Santa Claus and dress in uniform, and that would turn her on. And that's when Bertie Mac, he had complaints about him. That's playing Bob from John Burt Gertner from Three Company. They the 3 stars of it, and he always saying he was cussing, not from the children. They had problems of him. They had problems. First he pissed on himself. Then the second time that, the guy Willie was something else. He even cussed the kid in front of the mom. He said, "I'm on my fucking lunch break, okay?" That was my favorite part when he said, "Are you truly saying?" He said that you want me afraid to take your fucking best job. That's when Marcus tried to tell him that he need to clean up his act. He got tired of him. Especially the part you mean many years of therapy. Many fucking years of therapy. He did. The man had problems. He had the mental thought, the brain that started problems. He did, and the one his lady is Lois is Jen Thomas, the Chinese lady. They was robbing together. He always tried to give her something, especially Marcus, giving her something, and just a spoiled rich girl, but she's not even rich. She just rich and off of his stuff. She was like a gold digging pocket swollen up in his wallet and all of his bank account. And when after the end of the movie, Bernie Mac was discovered a plot, even though one of the robbers kept complaining about them and that the collab behavior, stirring up in the children and stuff like that. He told him to make a suggestion that he got to cut in on it. And Marcus let him know. Marcus let Jen know that he ain't gonna get the rest of his money. So they have to kill him before they can get the bad part. When Willie, whatever his name, Willie, that he got tired of doing the stuff he do, and he gave that note to his kids to make sure the police gonna get it. And he stick up to that kid when he beat those kids' ass because they always punking him all the time. He feels sorry for the kid, and his dad with the prison caught up with them. And at the end of the movie, that everything he would have left Rob and saying that this is Christmas. But please, people, when at the scene when he got shot by a Santa Claus, kid said no. And that part, I don't want to tell so much because you got to see it for yourself. After they shot him, it was that bloody where he got a toy for him. He didn't like the kid at first because he always kept bothering him, kept fucking with him. But then he started to like it, and that's when the girl, Sin, looking out for him after he went to prison to run along with his dad. And no, he was in the hospital. But please, people, go see this movie, Bad Santa. It is so fucking lyrical and funny. And look at all these 3 stars in the movie: Bernie Mac and Billy Bob Thornton and Jen Glenn. Those are 3 stars right here. 3 stars. And the director of these movies. Please go get this movie right here because it's to be the best winning scenes in a movie you ever watch or you ever seen in your life. All right. It's your boy Domination. That's the Back of the Basic Chunk of the YouTube. And I know y'all saw part 1, part 2. Stay tuned to last not least part 3. All right. Stay tuned. All right. Peace and stay tuned. All right.